Oh man, this reminds me of the Mario 64 level.
Oh yeah, it does the TikTok clock.
Oh,
this is
you're
TikTok
hating
clock.
on TikTok clock?
No, I like TikTok clock. I love TikTok. What?
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 Huh?
It's called TikTok clock, not suck my Dave.
It's not called that, Dave.
Oh.
Dave, Labo, just save, dude. Did you save anywhere?
Oh wait, I gotta heal you, right?
Dave.
Save again, or heal again.
Dave.
Yes.
If someone made like the coolest cartoon ever, and they messaged you and Tom before they put it up, and they're like, "Hey, I'm a massive like Newgrounder, and I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on this cartoon. It was like the best cartoon you've ever seen in your life, and it's like a love letter to Newgrounds, right? But then they uploaded it, and the preloader they replaced the Newgrounds tank with poo, and they wrote Poo Grounds, but the cartoon's still the same.
I don't think that's a grounds for penalty.
I'd be like, you are banned from Newgrounds.com for life.
But wouldn't that annoy you just a little bit?
If somebody made the worst, most unfunny, lame joke just on like before the greatest cartoon of all time,
Poo grounds.
Yeah.
No.
that would piss me the fuck off.
What if it opens up with like a caption of like, I like burbs and chicken nuggies?
That would be deeply unfortunate. You know, in fairness, we did get a ton of hate when we put the Smash collab up, and it had the Pac-Man eating. No, it was like the opening cartoon is Bowser explaining to Pac-Man how much he loves eating shit.
But it's funny because
It is
Bassett's
funny.
good.
That is like the funniest cartoon ever.
That is the best one.
But,
It
like,
doesn't even make sense.
a ton of people bitch in the comments like, ew, I can't fucking take this. Like, what are you, fucking 5?
That's not
A
his
shit-eating
fault.
cartoon?
That's Bowser's fault. Pac-Man invited him in, and that's the first thing
Pac-Man's
Bowser did
clearly
was
uncomfortable.
Yeah, he wasn't happy that Bowser was eating shit out of his toilet
And then
bowl.
Ganondorf started talking about it.
Oh yeah,
Fucking brilliant. His Goku cartoon is brilliant too.
that one's awesome.
Listen, you don't get it, okay? With me and Dave, it makes sense. Okay, the reason why Bassett's cartoon was first, it's feng shui. Don't you understand that? It's how you set cartoons up, okay? If we would have put Bassett's last, it wouldn't have had the same impact. It makes sense. You don't get it because you're not fucking galaxy brain yet or based.
It weeds out the. If you can't handle shit-eating cartoon up front, then you're just not made to watch this. You need to sit your ass down. You need to ask your mom if you have permission to watch Barney and shut up.
That's fair.
Ooh, new area. I'm always excited with a new area, but I want a new power-up. Okay.
That's what I'm looking for.
I will
There's a power-up
say-
I really
This reminds
want.
me of Rascal.
Actually, this room, the first thing I thought of is like designing a TF2 room. That room in there with like the created area. I still, even if like, you know, the environments, like I don't think the environments are bad,
No,
but
me
I
neither.
think the movement is just fun that it's like you don't really care. You're just waiting for the next thing. Whoa.
I just think very simple environments with these kinds of graphics
Underbelly.
are inherently,
Scary.
they just make you imagine stuff.
Yeah,
And then they just fill your brain with like wonder and ambience.
I agree. 100%. This game is like
Dang
legit
it.
It is
really
sad.
fun to play.
After a certain point, the more graphics you add, the more you have to make sure they're damn well good.
Well, the more you add, the more optimization problems come in. That's also another
yeah.
problem.
The more graphical polish you add, the more you have to make sure that it's really good. It's like a weird, like, the more work you put in, the less it's worth kind of a thing.
I will say with
It's
Nightmare
fucked
Cops,
up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
With Nightmare Cops, kind
know
of
exactly
one
what
of
you
the
mean.
saving graces, which isn't really a saving grace, and sorry in the long run, Tom, because it's not a saving grace for you and your brain, but
Yeah, fuck you, Tom.
no, like with the game, like there is like
Just kidding, Tom.
limited memory, and
Limited.
we can't put everything we want in a level, and sometimes
Thanks,
we have
Chris.
to go in and tweak like little individual graphic things to make just basic loading.
Yeah.
But because of those limited restrictions and stuff, you make fun workarounds, and like it sometimes makes it better. Like before, okay, so for example, a stage that is like linear, right? Like you go through it and there's no sense of like pause to like really soak something in. When you're playing it, you're like, oh, it's fun. But even that little bit of pause or like separate loading screen that takes you to a new area and lets you like kind of absorb something, that adds a lot to like the ambience. Instead of just simply running through something, it creates like a sense of like, oh, now I understand it. Like before it was like go into this room, grab the switch, and then leave. But if you have to go into another room to observe the switch and then go back out, that's like, oh, okay, so the switch is obviously important. Because if you didn't know the Switch was important, then you wouldn't figure it out. But by doing that, it kind of creates that. And then you can put some lore bits in that to make it interesting. And that's not something you realize, but with limitations, you do. Anyways, that's just some game design stuff, I guess.
That's just game design for you.
Scratches his chin, rubs nose, understands what you said.
You do understand, Chris, because you did the whole thing with where you take an image and flatten it and make it seem 3D. Like classic N64 trick.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Like the trees in your wood.
Oh, you mean I rendered the 3D picture into a 2D thing, put them in the background.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if you get the lighting right, you can't even tell.
It's cool, yeah. Those are like tricks to like save on memory.
Yeah,
that's smart.
I do like doing that.
That's how you make a game. Like, if you're worrying about the game's optimization, that's like smart.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty good smart idea, Dearest.
Right, David?
I agree. It's fine. I don't really work in 3D games. I would just make a 2D game. So I don't know. Dude, there's an item over there.
It's right there.
I love the simple, non-bombastic music. It's not getting on my nerves. It's quite nice and pleasant.
Bro found a power-up. Bro can't get the power-up. Oh.
Dude, it was so frustrating when that Unity CEO fucked his company when we were like 5
I know.
We were like 5 years in on this game.
That whole thing is so stupid because that dumb fucking a-hole straight up like, oh, it's this move. Oh, this move. Do you see this, Chris? This move fucking rocks.
Lets you slam through the ground, but also
it gives you a high jump whenever you slam.
Yeah, it gives you this. Woo!
Wow.
So, Chris, what kind of sucks about that guy is I wouldn't even really just. It's not just him. It's like the board of directors and everyone. After all this is said and done, I really think, you haven't seen the last bad decision from Unity. Especially when you have, like, the same assholes who are still there.
That was just the most insane shit I'd ever seen in my life.
I did not think that the door would be unsolid.
Why'd you do that?
I wanted to bounce it off the wall and catch it.
Can you get your thing back?
Oh, shit. I actually don't know where that is.
That is something,
Maybe you can. Press a button and see if it comes back to you like Yolnar.
Well,
can't hit the switch.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, no.
Did you fucking
press a button?
The game?
Press a button and see if you can do it.
I was thinking that at the start. It's like, what if it clipped through the wall and you just couldn't reach it?
Yeah.
Nice. Owned.
Oh, wait, that was a save point? Or was it just there?
I think it puts it to like the nearest door as a way to help you out.
All right, well, that's smart. But yeah, that's scary. You need it. That's like your...
That's my lifeline.
Yeah, that's your bread and butter. What were we talking about before that? I'm playing now. Me and Dave are just
It's
swapping
Corey's
turns.
turn.
Wait, how do I slide again? There we go. I want to slide. I want to slide and jump.
Dilapidated dungeon. This part you have to throw your sword.
Really?
Yeah, because the sword creates beams of light when you throw it.
How do you throw it?
Left bumper.
Oh, Dave. Well, this probably has like a way of keeping it.
It will just, I forgot, it just appears at like the last door you went through if you lose it.
I love how loud it sounds. It sounds like it's fucking heavy.
Dude, catching it, like it's the best sound effect in the game.
Oh yeah, it is.
The sword is like literally the sickest thing they could have possibly designed. It's dope. If I ever lose it by throwing it through a wall, I don't even fucking regret it.
No, it's cool. It is really satisfying.
It really is. It's got a great sound effect.
Woo! Uh-oh.
If you drop it in goo, it'll just reappear on a platform.
So will I. Oh, fuck. I don't think I can go that way.
Do you have to throw that thing so
I can't do that yet. I feel like I need more. I feel like I need like a double jump.
This is my favorite song so far.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a new area though, isn't it?
It's like this area is...
No, this is new. Cause like...
Oh yeah, this is all new, yeah.
Yeah,
that little thing in there is really short though. I don't even think there's like a key item in there. I think it's more like a small upgrade.
Yeah, well that's good.
Like it's like one of the green things
that
like extends your health. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
How long is it? Like a few hours?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, it's like 4 to 5 hours long.
Wow. I mean, that's still pretty good. That's good speedrun pace.
It's nice. So it's like an hour or two if you know exactly what you're doing, but it is easy to get lost.
How do I do the stomp thing?
Oh yeah, it's you jump up and hit left trigger, and then jump when you hit it like Mario.
Oh, so fucking satisfying. It's like the bounce thing in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, I love that.
No, 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 no! Fuck, I'm an idiot.
Oh, that!
What the fuck?
That is like the best way to get on top of platforms. Like when you really feel like you're out of all moves, that little jump you do at the end, if you face away from the platform you want to go on and do that, then you can hop on almost anything. I was sequence breaking like crazy when I played that.
Holy fuck! Dude, the movement is insanity! Oh! No! It's so hard though to get that.
Hard?
I can do it.
You got it.
I'm not trying to do it. I'm trying to do that thing, but it's like you have to press back.
Right. It gets tricky. It like sometimes playing this game feels like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time, but it is satisfying.
It is satisfying when it all comes together. All right, let's try this again.
You did it.
Yeah, I did. It was scary.
Yeah, so this door we're about to go in through, I think we haven't been through this yet, have we?
Go,
No,
Corey.
this
I
is a
can't
new-
fucking
this is a
wait.
new area. Yeah.
Well, it's the same fucking area as before. Turn
Oh,
it off.
did we
No,
come through
we
here?
did come through there because it's a platform. You walk through down.
But were there other doors on the way in that we didn't go through?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, this was just the way we came in. Okay.
Interesting. So this is
There's still many doors that we've passed, I will say.
we need more small keys. And the sand's a keep. What is this?
What does it look like?
That's the cross of...
That looks like my weapon.
That does look like your weapon. So there's a giant U running around.
You can make a movie sequence.
And then they're gonna clap their ass in your face.
That's them doing it. Man, I remember when I was young, my uncle gave me a deal where he was like, hey, little buddy, he's like, you got a PlayStation 2, huh? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, but what's that? He's like, you got no games. I was like, I had like Starsky and Hutch and like other gay crap. So he's like, here's the deal. He's like, have you ever heard of a Nintendo 64? And I was like, and he's like, look, he's like, I have a Nintendo 64 and all these games.
Whoa.
He's like, if you let me borrow your PlayStation 2, which was brand new at the time,
Yeah.
he was like, any game I buy for it, when I give it back to you, I'll let you have. And in the meantime, you get the N64 and you get to play all the games I have.
Who said this to you?
This is my uncle.
Oh.
So he was
This is
just
to your
like,
cool
he was
uncle?
in his mid-20s, so he just wanted to not have to buy a PlayStation. He just wanted to play a bunch of shit.
Dave, I
Man.
can't get this.
But
is hard.
like, in reality, that was the sweetest deal ever. Because when I was a kid, like this game just reminds me of sitting down and being all cozy, playing like Ocarina of Time was like the main jam. I was too stupid as a kid to play Mario 64. That shit was too hard.
Yeah.
I also played this game that was really gay called Jet Force Gemini. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
yeah.
The game's weird. It's ugly as shit. It kind of gave me like nightmares. It's like really freaky.
That was like Rare's like fucking like big shooter. Like
I
that
love
was
your
such
uncle's
a big
just this
deal.
like conniving bastard.
Yeah, he seems like a
preying
real,
on a
real
small
asshole.
child and like stealing his games console.
There we
He
go.
gave you back your PS2?
Yeah, he would. And he did,
Okay.
he held to his word. He gave me the games he got. So like,
Didn't you say one of your uncles was a complete chode?
oh yeah.
Was
No,
it him?
that's bad memory. No, one of my uncles on my mom's side. This story is so gut-wrenching. When I was a kid, the Wii had a feature, some of you may remember, where you could put SD cards inside of the Wii. So there was one family gathering where I was like, everybody, give me your...
Dave.
fuck. Where I was like, give me your SD card so I can draw on it. So I would take everybody's SD cards and I would like, and I would just draw them like sucking penises and all their pictures and stuff. It was a blast.
Yeah.
But then later, after we all went home and I wasn't at my cousin's house, no more like Nintendo Wii. And then like, my uncle was like, hey buddy, I know that you were asking for SD cards earlier. And he's like, my wedding photos are gone. He's like, I can't find my SD card. I was like, wow, well, tough shit. I didn't fucking take your SD card.
Like you said that as a kid. Just
Yeah, I'm
like,
just a cute little 6-year-old. Tough shit. But my family was like, they were like, yeah, they're like, you better give your uncle his stuff back. And I was like, I literally don't have it. And they're like, no, you're always naughty. You're always taking stuff you shouldn't. They're like, listen, just give it back, okay? And I was like, no, I genuinely don't have it. And they were like, well, if you're just not going to be cooperative and you're just going to do that, I guess we're just going to have to take your PS2, which, dude, even before the family trip, I was like, should I take my PS2 with me to visit my mom's side of the family? I was like, well, I don't want to have no games, so I guess I'll bring it. But now they took it from me.
Yeah.
And now they're like, well, they're like, you can either never get this back ever again for the rest of your life or give us the SD card. And I was like, no, wait. I was like, you have to believe me. I don't mean to say tough shit. I just don't have it.
You're like the boy who cried wolf for so many times.
Yeah, no. And so then they're like, come on now. They're like, just give it back. I was like, no, I don't have it. You have to believe me. And they're like, well, I guess we're just gonna have to take these memory cards and sell them. And
That's
dude,
fucked up.
this shit had like every game save I'd ever played, like every Kingdom Hearts game, all the Shadow of the Colossus, 100% Ratchet and Clank files, like everything. And I begged them not to, but they were just like, well, if you want it back, just be a good boy and give us the shit back. And I just didn't have it, so like they thought I was lying and I just had nothing to give them.
That's bullshit.
And then I remember talking to my uncle years later, and I was like,
so they took your PlayStation 2 and memory cards?
With no evidence.
yeah, and memory cards.
Forever,
With no
never give it
evidence.
back.
And never gave it back, ever.
The fuck?
Man, wait, what the fuck? Where are you supposed to fucking go?
I have
in
no
here?
idea.
Yeah, I think you can throw your thing to get light.
Oh, we already went there. Oh, see, I was trying to get over there, but that looked too far.
Well. Now you're just in the dark.
That's scary.
I think it appears back at the main entrance of the shit, but I'm just gonna go in here. You know what? I'm just gonna die.
Yeah, this is the whole light thing mechanic is cool, but it's really fucking hard to see. I would have just liked to have one of those little beta male goats follow you around in your Amazonian goat ass,
It
and then
blows glow bubbles at you.
yeah, exactly. Just carry a little bubble baton and like follow you. Continue your story, Dave.
Yeah,
'Cause
Dave.
there was definitely more to the story that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so painful. It's like real fast. I'm gonna return the last save.
When the fuck was that? Do your move. Do your stomp move.
Oh yeah, if we don't have that, that would be sad. Uh-oh. Corey.
Dave.
The fucking nervous laughter. You went,
Corey. I got bad news for you, Corey.
You know what would make this better?
If I got my PS2 back from my dirty fucking uncle.
No! Stop in place.
yeah.
Stuck in place. And twerk. Okay.
Okay, it's all fine again.
All's fine again. Would you be willing to go back and get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like this game.
Tell your story.
I called my uncle years later, years and
Well,
years
yeah,
and years
can we drive
later.
this home to the audience? He never gave it back.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
I
no.
call. I
And
was
your
like,
memory cards.
I was like, hey, listen, I'm a grown ass man now. I still
Oh,
wish I had
there's
those
There's a key
saves.
over there.
Nice. I was like, I know you took my PS2 as a kid, but it's like, I really want that back. There's still games I want to play and memories I have from that I would like back. And I'm an adult, so I'm telling you with my words, I didn't take your shit.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, dude, he's like, listen. He's like, I know that you took that, but he's like, listen, it's all good. He's like, I sold that PS2 and all the memory cards forever ago. And I was like, you are just a bona fide loser.
That's horrible. That's so lame. That's so unfair.
Dude, I'm gonna throw crazy shade right now.
Yeah.
This wife ended up cheating on him and he got fucking remarried anyway. So guess what, you cuckold fucking loser? You don't even need those stupid pictures, you dumb bitch. I wish I had my Ratchet and Clank 2 save, you fucking loser.
I feel like what happened was he knew this, deleted the photos, used you as the fall boy, and then like sold the PS2 because he wanted pot money.
Dude, what a complete fucking shitbag.
Yeah,
like,
that guy literally, he's
I will never get over that. I hate that.
Dude,
I
that's
deeply,
like
deeply
fucked up.
fucking hate that.
To be
So-
like, dude, oh, I sold those. Those were important to you anyways.
to anybody who's ever been like wrongly accused of shit as a kid, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you're fucking guilty till proven innocent and shit sucks.
Yeah, that happened to me. Like,
but
that
it's
happened.
it's like, why would you want to keep his fucking SD card over your own PlayStation?
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't
It's
make
like-
any sense.
I think they just thought that I was a kid and I was afraid of being caught like lying or something. But it's like, dude, I would give up anything for to have this back. Of course I don't fucking want your SD card. I don't give a fuck about your nasty, ugly, fat wife who cheated on you.
What a fucking loser, dude.
dude, that sucks. That's horrible. You know what I've always wanted to do? I saw a YouTube video recently doing this. Was I want to buy old memory cards and see the kind of games people played.
Yeah, that's just charming.
That'd be really like cool because there are people
Maybe
who
you'll
just
find
sell
mine.
it. Yeah, then I'll find Dave's save one day, and then I'll give it back to Dave. I'd be like, Dave, I was in New Jersey and look what I found.
I'd be like, bro. Well, they were West Coast family members, so we would find it just around here.
Yeah, let's go look.
It probably is in the store that shall not be named, just sitting there for $80.